morning, guys. I am not grain carting today. I'm still mowing. Zach is on his way to the other side of the farm to start picking some corn. This is all he's been talking about. Let's go see what he's doing while I finish this jungle of a mowing job.
Well, hello. We gave it the weekend. It is now the next week on Monday, and we're rolling. I have actually already done 3 big corners today, so right at 100 acres. And yeah, it's went really well. We've been knocking the acres out and been pleasantly surprised with the yields. Dryland corn in our area, if you don't know, is not consistently successful, I guess if you want to say. It's pretty tough to grow a good dryland corn crop here. I mean, very tough. Like, my ongoing joke is that if you're even discussing running the combine through your dryland corn, it was a successful year. We got several days of dryland before we get done with, can move on to irrigated. Fun time. I hope everything stays going well, because if it does, it's going to be a pretty fun year, I think.
So I'm sure Zach's having the time of his life picking corn, and I'm gonna babysit the last couple motors running while he's gone. And I'll see you when we get there. Let's go check the oil and let's check the drip.
That was a day. It was a big learning day. We made a lot of progress. We had a few nagging issues. I've been having some feeding issues on this header. We knew this was gonna happen. I did, at least I felt like this was gonna be an issue, especially in dry, fluffy corn. Dragos, I've always heard, they do an excellent job keeping the kernels of corn in the header, but that comes at a price. You've got to manage the trash, the residue that comes in the head. I changed some settings around, kind of played with some stuff, and let's just say right here towards the end of the day, we knocked out a lot of acres in a hurry. I was going in the good corn, or the dry, fluffy corn, I was able to go 4.2, 4.5, so dang near doubled our ground speed. I'll show you some of the issues we're having, just in case anybody else runs cloths or whatever. You could look for this stuff too, but yeah. 3 different times now, a corn cob has somehow gotten stuck in that exact spot. It then catches the edge of these and rips them out of here. I have no idea how this keeps happening, but this is, I thought the first 2 times may have just been a crazy unlucky coincidence. But no, 3 times now. In the morning, this is getting fixed correctly. Good morning. It has been a lot more hectic of a morning than I had thought it was gonna be. If you guys own a cloth, run a cloth, or around a cloth, put rivets in them seals right off the start. Like when you first get it, just put them in. You'll save yourself so much headache. They're so much easier to mess with once, if the seals are still in there sealed down. So yesterday, our cloth dealer came out. That he happened to be in the area. He stopped by, brought us some glue, some new seals. We put them on, we glued them in. We had some other stuff to do too, so we messed with that, let it dry. Well, 2 of them ripped off, and one of them it ripped off was an old one. It wasn't one of the new ones that we had just glued on. That ripped off again, and it was the same deal. A little chunk of corn cob got stuck in there again. And so when they give you those new seals, they give you a rivet kit to just put rivets through them to hold them in. Well, because we had re-glued them, there was a ton of just dried glue and pieces of rubber stuck up in that little slot. Anyways, we're off and running for the day, so we're gonna see what kind of day we can have. Yep, that's the She's mad at me. Yeah, I can see the throttle. This is what we have to do. We're FaceTiming because she's about to go shut a natural gas motor off. So I'm FaceTiming her on another motor that's in the shop, showing her how to adjust the throttle on it. That's what's going on right now. This is what we have to do. We make it work.
day has come that I am going to turn off one of these big old motors by myself. This is bad because I would see Zach do it, but I never did it by myself. So we're gonna attempt to do it. He taught me the best that he could. I kind of know how it all works, how the throttle works, blah, blah, blah. So let's go try it. I'll be extra careful. Hey, she's off for the year.
It's the afternoon now. It has been a pretty good day. We are just rolling past the 200-acre mark right now for the day. Finished our dryland quarter. That is the last of our dryland. Dryland is done. We're on to irrigated now. That's all we have left. Pretty pleasantly surprised. I mean, look at this. This is pretty.
And Zach is out picking some more corn, and I am at home doing housewife stuff and checking motors. I'm checking water meters to make sure that the water allotment is legit and good, and everything, all the numbers match up for the amount of water that we can use for the year. So let's go check some water meters, check some sprinklers, make sure everything's running good. There's only like 4 sprinklers running, I believe, left. Get those water meter numbers and report back to Zach so that by the time we shut everything off, Zach, Blake, and me can hit the ground running and just do 2 grain carts to that big old combine and just kick butt. Well, can't forget to check the drip. That's a little fast, but I'll tell him about that. Bang my head on there pretty good. Off to the next one.
Well, we are calling it a day. I gotta get Jordan's tractor ready for her in the morning. It's already hooked up, serviced up. It's ready to go. It just needs taken out of the barn and moved over here. So tomorrow will be full-blown harvest with the whole team, all the equipment, and aim for another big day. I think we did 215 acres today. Loving it so far. Things been running great. So yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here, and we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Look who decided to show up. Better late than never, I guess. I wish I could start work at 11:30. I'm on the phone with her and she's acting like she was so busy this morning. Just kidding, she was busy this morning.
Holy crap, y'all. So this morning has been a crazy one, but we are officially on our first day of harvest. And Zach said in just a few days, we will be done on this side of the farm and we can go on the other side of the farm. And I'm really excited for that. I did not film myself backing up stuff out of the shop to get this thing out, and then I had to road it all the way here, and that I don't remember how long it is, hour and a half on the highway. So wasn't gonna film that, didn't feel safe doing that. I am here now, forgot my auto steer globe thing. Blake gave me his. I would have been okay without it, but for my first day with this big old header, I'm just getting thrown into the lion's den at this point. We're on a roll. Zach is already full. Blake has his auger up, so he's already done. Let me go chase him.
Now I can actually step on it, see what happens. Dang, whoever's in that grain cart's cute. That's not something I've been able to say about my grain cart operators much. Sorry, Blake. Anyways, hammer down.
Oh my gosh, guys, and there y'all have it. I am doing this voiceover after a 13-hour shift in the tractor. Harvest is in full force, baby. This past week was absolutely insane in preparation for harvest. So next week, you guys are going to see a full force harvest vlog. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the equipment, I will not be able to answer, but Zach surely will. Thank y'all so much for all the recent support in the comment sections down below. By the time you are watching this, I will be back in the tractor tractor, and I will be replying to comments because I'll be bored. So leave me some questions, comments, concerns, and I'll be there. So excited for harvest. So excited to show you guys what goes on and how different it was from my very first harvest last year. If you are new here, welcome to the mess, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.